Hello everyone, welcome back. Today I am in this place which I refuse to pronounce. Welcome to Hong Kong. Joined by my friend behind the camera. I don't think you'll see him very much today. We're at the Pink Bridge, and as the name suggests, I think you can see why. Quite pink. I had been here a few months ago, and I'll show the photo up right here. It's not very good. It's very yellow, it's not exactly very pink. It's more like aggressively yellow-red more than pink. Not great. So this time I'm going to reattempt a different angle with a little bit of a plagiarism from my other friend and see if I can get something a little bit more cooler with a lot more pink and a lot more whites instead of having that shit last time. All for the best. Let's try a different angle and let's set up. Last time I did something like this, put the doll up here and shoot downwards. It didn't look that great, I'll be honest with you. This time I might copy my friend and put it up here, but yeah, that looks a bit sketchy, doesn't it? Like, look at that. He put it up here without any stands. I'm not doing that, no. Might do this instead. Looks pink enough. Probably looks good enough. Yeah, let's try it out. Alright, I've got the first shot set up with the 15-35 at 24mm. Originally I wanted to use 35, but just didn't look good. I wanted a little bit more spatial feeling to the entire photo because it's a special place. Not great, but still special. One flash over here, one flash at the back illuminating the front, and yes, one more thing. Originally I wanted to put it like here and maybe shoot something like this or maybe like this, copying my friend, but just the risk and the idea of that does not excite me, no one bit. Like, I might take risks, but I'm not stupid. And my friend over there, yeah, he's preparing the shot. After he's done, I'll take my shot and I should be done. But just for now, let's take a look at the shot. Looking good. I'm gonna grab some lunch and let's head to our next spot. Okay, we've arrived at the little house thing in this park, and originally I wanted to shoot along this road or maybe the other one, but apparently they've removed some of the things here. Some of the little flower things have been completely demolished and I can't use that. And as you can see, the sun is really strong, so I can't even shoot anything without blowing out the highlights completely. So I might do the other thing first and then come back. Hopefully later in the afternoon the sun's not too strong. Let's go. Alright, I completely forgot to record anything up to this point. I'm just gonna say, I've changed the clothes of both the dolls. It took me a long time, over half an hour, and I'm gonna try and do one photo along this way. I've done one here before and I'm pretty much just repeating what I did last year. Hopefully nothing goes wrong, but this time I'm going to use the black dress instead of the white one. So hopefully the colors don't interact badly, but I'll hope for the best. Anything else here is, I guess it's alright, it's not that great, but might find another spot for the white dress. One more thing. A lot of places in this garden itself are walled off this time, unfortunately, due to maintenance reasons, and I can't access them. So I'll have to see if I can actually get anything with the second dress. If not, that'll have to wait till the other garden or in February when this place actually opens fully again. Hopefully I can get something here. Let's set up the shop. After God knows how long, I finally set up the second shot. I'm using a vertical composition with the 15-35 at 28mm. Originally I wanted to put the flash up there and maybe something around there, but maybe it's output, I don't know what's happening, but it's not giving me enough light. So I'm using one small light to push the face and eyes only, and as you can see, the sun is extremely strong, leading to a little bit of a highlight blown out on the hair around here during the actual photo. It's not great, and I'm trying to maybe get some stacking on to solve that problem. It's also really sunny out, so I might find somewhere else to do a photo indoors-ish like this. I have no idea though. But for now, let's take a look at the shot. Looking good. Alright, let's move somewhere else. You see that over there? Yeah, construction work. A lot of dust, and I was supposed to go like there-ish. Can't do that. My friend spotted this, so might work with a vertical composition, shooting across a pond like that. Likely. Let's try this out. Okay, real quick, I completely forgot to record the behind the scenes for the photo just now. Here's the photo. You can see right here. 24-70 at 70mm. I think it was F4 or something. I did a little bit of trickery on the flaring so it doesn't look too prominent in the photo. Hopefully it looks all right. And as you can see, the sun has gone down about a lot, so it's time for us to head to the last spot. Don't have much time, let's get going. Okay, we've arrived at the last spot of the day. This little house thing here. Probably gonna use a long focal length and shoot around like that. Maybe 15, maybe 70, not too sure. I have a little special outfit prepared for today, so hopefully that goes well. So let's start setting up. Yeah, my friend's already setting up, that was quick. Alright, after looking around for a while, it seems that, you know, it's like a curse. I can't use this place, unfortunately. It's almost like every time I come out, there's bound to be one spot that I can't do anything, no matter how hard I try. So instead of that, I'm going to answer some questions from you guys, Q&A time. And let's start with a big one. How to know what level of flash or light to use? Mostly trial and error, but I'll give you some general advice. Generally speaking, indoors start with the lowest output of light, usually 128 or 1256 if you're using a flash, or maybe 5% or 1%, depending on which LED you use, usually 5%. Outdoors start with 1/4 output and go from there, maybe increase, maybe decrease. Usually it's decrease, you don't really need that much. For LEDs, start with maybe say 50% or so. However, if you're using flashes, you will need ND filters to cut down the light, because for some flashes, or most flashes in this case, you can't really go above a certain shutter speed unless you decrease the output of the flash by quite a lot. It's called high speed sync, English. It's a very complicated topic, so I'll get more into it. If you guys are interested, let me know. How to be good as your best photos. Trade secrets, subscribe to my OnlyFans. When are you making a photo book? Likely never, unless I'm getting like 10 more billion pre-orders. Next question. How do you get good with poses? A very good question. I will say magazines, poses copied from figures and artwork. Look at more of these and maybe try and replicate or copy what you see, because most of these poses already work on a human. They are bound to work on a doll. Most of my photos are literally just poses ripped from figures or artwork, so try and replicate that as much as possible. But you will have to modify some of them to make them look suitable for the doll and suitable for the angle you're taking for your photo. But just remember, as a general rule of thumb, do not exceed what is usually possible by a human. This includes overbending the joints, the other way. It will look weird in photos, and a lot of people are going to point it out. Don't be afraid to experiment with more out there poses, I'd say. It doesn't matter if something doesn't seem balanced, as long as it looks good in your camera, on your screen. You're using a very different focal length, it will work perfectly. Good lord, there's so many mosquitoes around here. Next question. How do you store your doll stuff at home? That's photo. It's not the greatest storage solution, but it's something. At least I won't, squish the things I don't need to. So use boxes, use plastic bags, screw the environment, am I right? Last question. How do you get the hair to move like it's blowing in the wind? I will say use like the metal wires, the little small ones. You've seen them in some of my videos. They're really cheap, like $2, $3. You can get like 10 meters on Amazon. Really nice things. And they're one use. You can just use them for once. You can keep them, or you can just snip them and throw them in a bin. Use these to support like the hair and make it seem like it's blowing in the wind. But at the same time, you cannot make it look like it's just standing straight in the air. It will look weird, so you'll have to try and do more different things. You'll mostly try and error. Trial and error, I'd say, is usually that for photos. But at the same time, if you're using wires, this does require a lot of stacking and a lot of skill to think about what you're doing. So it might look weird when you first start, but go try it out. Why not? I've been lazy recently, so I haven't exactly done a lot of that. I might need to do that again, but not exactly a fan of stacking 10 million photos just to get the wire out, so maybe not. I don't know. But either way, that is the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you want to see me, in Hong Kong now, do more of this shit. Running around like a chicken and failing to get some photos. And with that being said, I will see you next time. Lemon out.